I say this in all my brake change videos. Don't forget to repressurize the brake system before you go driving around. Top of the morning to you. BuyAutoParts.com sent me some brake pads and rotors for the Mini. These are actually drilled and slotted, so that's awesome. I didn't realize that at first. I'll have links to this stuff in the description. So I already have this lifted up. Rear wheel is off because I changed the parking brake cable. You can lift the back corner here. It'll lift the whole side of the car. That makes it easy. You can do one side very quickly and use your jack stands. Link in the description to those. So we're going to do this back one first. First of all, pop this spring out, or retainer clip. Pry it out here, put your hand over it so it doesn't fly off. Of course, it's like seized in there. Well, now you know what to do if your friggin' retaining spring is seized. Now you need to remove these plastic little covers here. There's one on top here, there's one down here. And you need to remove the guide pins using an H7 hex 7mm. For this lower one, use an extension so it clears everything. Once those are out, you can remove the caliper. And just let it hang off to the side. It's a really light caliper, so it's not going to hurt anything if you just let it hang. Get these old pads off here. Now to get the rotor off, you need to remove this retaining bolt. It's a Torx. It's a T45 or 46. 45 is all I have, and I should have done this before I took the caliper off so I could engage the e-brake. Just this morning there was no e-brake on this side anyway. So what you can do in that case, thread some lug nuts in, or studs rather. Oh my god, that's the first one in my entire life that I didn't have to drill out. Looks like somebody put some anti-seize on there back in the day, so that's good. That's why it came out. Now the rotor will come off. You actually do not have to remove the caliper bracket for these rear rotors. And you'll want to prepare this surface with a wire wheel. Make sure there's no debris or rust or grease on it. Good enough. Well, let's see what these look like and then prepare the rotors. So I actually opened this one, this box of pads, and I was surprised to find that it comes with everything. It comes with the new wear sensors, obviously pads. Comes with new grease for the pins. However, I use a CRC ceramic grease. Got the rear pads here. They got the clips on there like they're supposed to have. Comes with grease. Very good, very good. Front rotor here. Pretty awesome. Now we're going to prepare the rotor. So rotors have a protective oil coating to prevent them from rusting in storage. So you want to use some brake clean, spray them down, wipe them off. And then I'll use some CRC de-squeak, coat the rotors in it. Do not want squeaking brake pads. Forgot to shake it. I also like to add some CRC disc brake quiet to the pads. Let that dry for a little bit. Well, now we can put this back together. Torque that to like 22 foot-pounds. I'll have the torque specifications for these bolts in the description. So before you put your new pads in, you need to turn this piston in. I don't know why this one's not moving, but it should go in to make space for the pads to fit over the rotor. They make these little block things with the studs that go into these holes and help you turn that in with a tool. But of course, this particular one doesn't have the right size holes for the Mini. The previous owner tried to grind these down. And alright, I just used the C-clamp to push this in. I don't know what's going on with this. Don't forget to grease up your pins. I had just greased these like a month ago because I went through them all. Stick your new pads on there. Caliper on, torque the pins, and don't forget to put the retaining clip spring thing back in. And don't forget to put the grease caps back in. It's pretty much the same procedure for the front. But you don't need to twist the piston in, you just compress it with the C-clamp, and you have your pad thickness sensor. I don't even have mine in, they're just hanging here, but this is it. Goes up in there. I don't usually bother with these. There's a bunch of little straps that hold it on to this other cable here for the ABS sensor. And it's plugged in right here. This is probably supposed to be connected to the body somehow, but I don't care. And to replace the wear sensor on the pad side, just pull the old one out. Might need some pliers. Push the new one in. Should be able to push it in with your fingers, and that's it. And one final thing you may want to consider is to follow a brake bed-in procedure. I'm going to put a link to an article in the description of this video if you want to look into it more. I say this in all my brake change videos. Don't forget to repressurize the brake system before you go driving around. And a special thanks to BuyAutoParts.com for sending the rotors and pads, and a special thanks to you for watching. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos. I'll see you next time.